All right, let's put on our detective hats for a minute. Today, we're solving a mystery that's hiding in plain sight. It's the case of the vanishing and appearing words. Yeah, you guessed it, we're talking about English articles.
So here's the mystery, right? Why does I saw the sun feel perfectly normal, but I feel the love sounds a little off? You know, native speakers, we use these rules without even thinking about it. But when you really look closely, there's a whole fascinating system at play. So what are these tiny little words actually doing?
Okay, look at these two sentences. They're almost identical, but that one tiny word, versus the, it completely changes the movie playing in your head. When I say I need a pen, you're thinking, okay, any old pen will work. But if I say I need the V pen, suddenly you're looking around for that specific one I'm pointing at. See? These words are clues, they're signals, telling us if we're being general or super specific. So, that's our mission today. We're going to investigate these tiny, but oh man, they are mighty words. Think of me as your partner in this investigation. Together, we're going to figure out the rules for when they show up, what they mean, and when they just vanish completely. First up, let's get into our first batch of clues. We'll call these the generalists. These are the words we grab when we're talking about, one of many things, not one specific thing. And our prime suspects for talking about general stuff, the indefinite articles, and an. Just think of them as your go-to tools whenever you mean one of many. You're not pointing a finger at a specific one, you're just introducing a type of thing into the conversation. Now, here's a secret little rule that trips up so many people. We're all taught "and" goes before a vowel, right? A, E, I, O, U. But get this, it's not about the letter, it's all about the sound. That's why we say a university. Why? Because university starts with that y sound, a consonant sound. And on the flip side, we say an hour because that H is totally silent. The word really starts with a vowel sound. Kinda tricky, huh?
So where do these generalist clues pop up? Well, there are three main situations. First, when you're introducing a character or an object into a story for the very first time, like, I saw a dog. Second, when you're talking about someone's job, she is a doctor. And third, when you're asking for just any old item, not a specific one. Can I have an apple?
Okay, so we've got the generalists down. Now let's bring in the second key piece of evidence. I call this one the specifier. This is the word we use when we want to point a finger and say, yep, that one, right there.
Let's go back to our scene for a second. Imagine I say, I saw a dog in the park. Okay, I just used our generalist clue, a. So right now in your mind, you're just picturing, well, a dog, any dog. The scene is set, but our main character, still a little blurry.
But what if my next sentence is, the dog was very friendly? Bam! Just like that, you know exactly which dog I'm talking about. It's the one I just told you about. We've switched from general to specific. The is our signal. It's like a little tap on the shoulder that says, hey, pay attention. We're talking about the one we both already know about.
And the has some other special duties too. We use it for things where there's only one, like the sun or the Eiffel Tower. Obvious, right? We also use it with superlatives, to crown a champion, the best movie ever, the tallest person in the room. It's for unique places like the Amazon River. And of course, when it's just super obvious which one you mean, like when you're at the dinner table and say, please pass the salt.
Okay, we've investigated a, an, and the. But every good mystery has a final, mind-bending twist. And in this case, it's that sometimes the most important clue is no clue at all. This is the case of the vanishing words, when the right thing to do is to use nothing.
This is what we call the zero article, and man, is it important. We use it when we're talking about plurals in general. Not the dogs in that park, but just dogs are loyal. See the difference? We use it for uncountable things like information is power. For most proper nouns, names of people, cities, John lives in London. It also covers meals, we had breakfast, and big abstract ideas, which, hey, brings us full circle to our first mystery. We don't say the love in general because love is a big abstract idea. And just like that, case closed.
All right, You have all the clues now. You know about the generalists, you know about the specificer, and you know the secret art of using nothing at all. I think you've been officially deputized. So, let's see you put those brand new detective skills to the test.
Okay, detective, lightning round. It's your turn. What goes in the blanks? A, an, the, or nothing? If you think it's nothing, just use a mental X. Ready? Take a quick look. Got your answers locked in?
Let's see how you did. Number 1 is an interesting movie. It's that vowel sound, and we're mentioning it for the first time. Number 2, the sun. Easy, there's only one. Number 3, my brother is a doctor. It's a profession. And number 4, I think X animals are wonderful. No article needed, because we're talking about all animals in general. Great job, you nailed it.
And you know, that's really the heart of this whole thing. Getting the article right isn't just about some boring grammar rule. It's about being clear. It's that tiny little word, or the lack of one, that paints a super precise picture in your listener's mind, making sure that you're both seeing the exact same thing. So there you have it. You've officially cracked the case of the vanishing and appearing words. But it kind of makes you wonder, right? If something this small, this simple, can hold so much meaning, what other grammar mysteries are just hiding out there in plain sight, waiting for a shark detective like you to come along and solve them?